Hello everyone. Today we are going to make uh, chicken dum biryani without dum because we don't want to spend a lot of time in doing chicken biryani and lose the motivation. So what I am trying to show is how we can make a chicken biryani quickly. Okay, and I want to make it very simple. So most of the things I have kept it prepared. Okay, and I will go through the steps and how we are doing it. Okay, so let's start with the ingredients. Marinated chicken. So this is the marinated chicken, and the ingredients for that are very simple: red chili powder, salt, lemon, and garam masala, mint leaves, and chicken, of course. And we just keep marinated with the lid on for 4 to 5 hours minimum. It's better if you marinate it more, and if you can make some cuts on the chicken, it will go inside. So then the next thing is onion, chopped onion in this way. It's easy to fry it in that way. Then you have cardamom, cloves, and other masala, dry masala ingredients like kali miri and dalchini. Okay, and tej patta. Then you have mint leaves, and then you have chicken biryani masala. You can use any chicken biryani masala based on your choice. I have used Shan biryani masala, and I have also added my garam masala, homemade garam masala in it. You can mix any garam masala as well. That's fine. And here is saffron water. So basically, I put some saffron in the water, maybe half bowl water, and then you have the rice. Rice I have soaked and kept it aside for 15-20 minutes. So I have not used basmati rice. You can use basmati rice if you want. Okay. Onions. So what we are going to do now is we are going to fry onion, and at the same time in parallel we are going to start boiling the rice. So our time is currently, if you can see the clock, it's 6:55. In marinated chicken, just before frying, you add yogurt. So maybe more yogurt so that you get good amount of gravy in your, otherwise it will become very dry. So I added a lot of yogurt in it. Just keeping it aside now. I will mix it properly. Yeah. Okay. So now olive oil I put in this pot vessel, and it's hot now. So I'm going to fry some onion, deep fry, and say it will take 15 minutes probably to deep fry the onions. So I have kept some onion aside. I have not put everything right now so that we can use it for the gravy of chicken. So I started frying onion now. So in parallel we are going to start boiling the rice. So I am going to use a rice cooker for boiling the rice. You can use any vessel of your choice to boil the rice, and make sure that you boil it for around 60% to 70% so that it will get boiled later along with the chicken biryani. Okay, so I'm going to keep the onion frying. So now I'll start. So this is the rice. I'm going to put it on in the rice cooker. Okay, so, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the dry masala ingredients in this. So this will give the flavor to the rice. So now I'm going to, this is a 3 bowl rice. So I'm going to put double quantity water in it so that get sufficient water to boil. Okay, now onions are fried. I fried it to not to the extreme level. Some people like it further fried, but this is good enough to give the taste. So now I have kept it aside. So just again put the remaining onions in the same pan, use the same heat, don't reuse. Okay, one thing I forgot to tell. When you're boiling the rice, make sure that you put the salt in the rice so that you don't disturb the integrity of the rice. After when you want to mix it with the chicken. And when the rice comes to boil, okay, towards the end, don't forget to squeeze half a lemon in it, in the boiling rice. Okay, so these are the very important key points which I forgot to tell, because that gives the taste to the rice. Now I'm frying the onion. I'm going to put turmeric, so maybe this much. This is good for health, turmeric, and also gives a good taste. Add mint, we call it as pudina also. So mint is done. Yeah. Mix the mint properly. If you like more oil, you can put more oil. Okay. But make sure it's hot. Then to that I'm going to put this slowly, otherwise oil drops will go on your screen. Maybe you can add the mixture of garam masala and chicken biryani masala right now. Same stage. And now mix it properly so that it's evenly distributed. Maybe 20 minutes from now, we're going to mix it properly and keep the lid on. Okay, so this is for 20 minutes from now. We will add the fried onions in the gravy. I'm going to put everything now. See that? Now the chicken is almost cooked. You can see become tender. And even now, what I'm going to do is for layering. Generally, if you have enough quantity, then only you can layer, because generally the pot in which you do biryani is a bigger one and thicker one. So make sure you have enough quantity. If you don't have, right now I think I'm almost on the edge. I don't have enough quantity to do layering, but just to show how it can be done, I'm going to keep some chicken aside. You see here. Yeah, I'm not. So now I'm going to add rice on it. So that not good. Okay, so this is my first layer. Yeah. This is just for example, so very thin layer of chicken. Now second layer it. Okay, and just keep it, and then garnish with the coriander. Now I don't have very thick base pot, so that's the reason what I have done is I have used a pan, okay, and put this combination of layers on medium, very low flame. For I'm going to keep it aside for 20 minutes so that you get the flavors from bottom to top. All the chicken flavors will be mixed with the rice, and you'll get a very good. 20 minutes are over, so I'm going to open the lid now. You can see I have added coriander for garnishing and saffron water. So I'm going to have a very good dinner tonight. So hope you enjoyed this video. It was quite quick. I'll just show you the timing. It's 7:55. So exactly 1 hour we're done with the chicken biryani. Cheers guys. Bye.